Well, hello there, and good evening, everybody. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area, located on Walker Road at University Village Apartments, about a mile north of Union University. Getting ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days here in just a few moments. It turned out to be a very beautiful Sunday, sunshine, warm temperatures, and just a few clouds floating by, and not a whole lot of wind. Turned out to be a beautiful day, and we've got, I believe, at least two more to go through Tuesday. I believe there's a chance of rain on Wednesday, and one other day, I forget. I'll look at it here in just a moment and give you the exact details on that shortly. First of all, I'll go ahead and give you today's climate summary and then walk you through the maps as I usually do. And hey, I'm here on Sunday night. How about that? Today's Sunday, July the 9th, 2017. Now, I did an early observation today since I went to church earlier. As of 4 p.m., at that time, the skies were mostly clear. The temperature was 94 degrees at that time. The dew point was 68 degrees, so we really didn't have a heat index hardly because the humidity was low enough to where it felt about the same as the actual temperature. Okay, the dew point was 68 degrees. The relative humidity was 43%. Now, if it had been around 55 to 60%, we would have had a very muggy day. But it was down in the lower 40s, so that helped. 43%, like I mentioned, at 4 p.m. We had south winds at 3 p.m. That's funny. South winds at 3 miles per hour at 5 p.m. The barometric pressure was 30.07 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was a nice, cool 66 degrees. Normal 69, so he was actually below normal for the low. Today's high got up to 95 degrees here in North Jackson. Normal is 91, so we was a little bit above normal. No rain fell today, of course, since midnight. I'm up to 1.57 inches for the month of July weather, and 29.95 inches for the year. Today's lowest relative humidity was 43%. At 12 and at least 4 p.m. The highest would be 100% at 12 through 6 a.m. Today's lowest barometric pressure would be 30.06 inches, and that occurred at 12 a.m., while the highest would be 30.12 inches, and that occurred at 8 through 11 a.m. this morning. Now, today's records for July the 9th, the hottest high would be 102 in 1980. The coolest high would be 82, and that was in 1994 when that happened. And the warmest low would be 77, and that occurred in 1980 and again in 1998. The coldest low would be 58 degrees in 1952. And today's rainfall record would be through a 2.32 inches, and that fell in 1977. I'm going to go ahead and read you the forecast, and then I'll go through about 3 different maps for you, and then that'll be it for tonight, I guess. Not a whole lot to tell you, though. There's going to be continued nice weather for the most part all week long, all the way into next weekend, probably. By the way, the sun sets tonight at 8:13 p.m. It'll be rising tomorrow morning at 5:48 a.m. The moon will be rising this evening at 8:36 p.m. So it really be moon will be rising less than 30 minutes after the sun sets. So that'd be a good time in there. And tonight's the full moon. So it's going to be a beautiful moon once it rises tonight, after the sun goes down, which it probably has as of about 3 or 4 minutes ago because I've got 8:15 right now. So the sun set about 2 minutes ago. The moon will be coming up in about 21 minutes if I'm calculating right here, or 20 minutes roughly. Alright, and like I said, the full moon's tonight. Now the moon will be setting tomorrow afternoon, at 9:18 p.m. and actually be rising again at setting weather. Or let me get this straight. Moon will be rising. Let me see. Let's see. Moon will be rising tonight, 8:36 p.m. and setting. It's 6:15 a.m. tomorrow morning. I was looking at the wrong dates. No wonder I was getting so confusing. 8:36 p.m. tonight, setting tomorrow morning at 6:15 a.m. and it'll be rising tomorrow night at 9:18 p.m. I think I got the sun already squared away correctly. Alright, that's going to lead into a mostly clear sky tonight and tomorrow and Tuesday. We should have a low temperature near 68 degrees tomorrow morning. This high tomorrow, it's going to be a scorcher almost. It won't feel that hot, but it kind of will. 96 degrees is hot no matter how you look at it. But I don't think the heat index will go over 100. I don't think. Now, nature may fool me on that one. We should have south winds tomorrow at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that reminds me, I forgot to give you today's highest wind gust. At the Jackson, Tennessee airport, they had a 10-mile-an-hour wind gust, the highest speed out of southwest at 1:35 p.m. I did forget that. So it's going to be about the same tomorrow, south of 5 to 15 miles per hour. On Tuesday, continued, like I said, mostly clear with no low near 70 and a high near 95 with south winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And down on into Wednesday, it looks like we're going to have very cloudy skies on Wednesday. During the daytime, we do have a small 40% chance of some showers and thunderstorms. They will be scattered, of course, until about noon, and then the skies should become fair for the rest of Wednesday. The low should be about 73, the high should be about 93. We should have southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. On Thursday, we return to all day and night fair skies with a low near 73 and a high of 92 with west winds at 5 to 15. And the next chance for rain this week is coming up on Friday. And it looks like it's going to be very cloudy on Friday with a 60% chance of some showers and thunderstorms on and off throughout the day, but becoming fair by Friday night. We should have a low near 73 and a high of about 91 degrees with west winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And at this time, this weekend looks great. Next weekend weather looks great. Saturday the 15th and Sunday the 16th. Mostly clear skies both days with a low Saturday morning near 72, high of 90 with northwest winds at 5 to 15. And next Sunday the 16th, mostly clear skies, low near 69 and a high of 90 with north winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Alright, that kind of sums up this week's forecast pretty good. Let me go ahead and go to the National Weather Service's frontal map. For some reason, the other one isn't showing. So I'm going to show you the frontal map for tonight by the National Weather Service, and then I'll run you through the other two. Alright, hold on just, make sure I got the right one here. Let me turn the camera around so you can see it. Alrighty. There you see where all the fronts are. The low is really not a whole lot going on around here. You see that low in Georgia, high in East Tennessee, another one up in Pennsylvania. Stationary front and cold front up north of us. With the low there in the northern plain states. A threat of severe thunderstorms and flash flooding tonight up in that area. Wisconsin, Minnesota, an hour, and northern Illinois is there. And beyond that, the whole country doesn't look all that bad. There's fronts to the Pacific Northwest, but right around here we're in pretty good shape according to this map. All right, let me move on to a wider view, courtesy of Weather Underground, with radar and satellite combo. Now this is the nation as a whole. This will tell you where the clouds are and where the precipitation is. Of course, the yellow there that you see is thunderstorms and heavier rain. Looks like it's coming to good rain down in a good part of Florida, but not all of Florida. There you see where it is and where it isn't down in Florida. Some of the panhandle's okay, and the eastern, I don't know, quarter of Florida maybe, might be alright there. And beyond that, Texas is getting pretty good amount of rain, looks like. In Tennessee, we're in good shape. There's them showers and storms up north of us, and out west, clouds are spotty over the Smoky Mountains, and that pretty much is the wide view. Now let's take a closer view and see where it is a little bit better. There's Tennessee. We're in great shape here in Tennessee, and there's the showers and storms along the Atlantic coast and northern Florida there, and down south of us in Louisiana and Texas, and but due west of us, a little bit north of us, it's not all that bad. How about that? And we're real good shape here in Tennessee. Here in West Tennessee especially, clear as a bell, if I can use that language, and all, which I'm sure that'll be alright. Well, I guess that's it, my friends. Like I said, it looks like we got great weather coming up, and I'll give you tomorrow's forecast one more time. It's going to be mostly clear, like I mentioned earlier, with a low near 68 and a high of 96 tomorrow, with south winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Remember, the sun rises at 5:48 a.m., sets tomorrow evening at 8:13 p.m. The sun will be rising tomorrow night, well, it will be setting tomorrow morning at 6:15 a.m., rise tomorrow evening at 9:18 p.m., and set Tuesday morning at 7:08 a.m. Well, that pretty much covers it, folks. Nice and warm. And we're going to enjoy that for most of the week. And remember, I think Wednesday and Friday, I believe it was the chances for rain. Yeah, Wednesday and Friday, and that's it. Beyond that, fair skies for the next 10 days. All right, that's it for tonight. I hope everybody has a very pleasant Sunday night, June the 9th, 2017. And I hope you wake up to a beautiful Monday, July 10th, 2017. And I hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night, my friends, and may God bless you.